Hello everyone and welcome to a new Let's Play. As I've said before, I'd always come back to Victoria 2 if I found a really cool mod. And I've been playing it a lot recently. It sucked me back in, so I figured if I'm gonna play it, why not record some of it? So this is the Divergences of a Darkness mod. So I'll read you the little grand campaign thing. It says, ever since the end of the Great German War, the ideals of freedom and nationhood cherished by the German rebels seems buried. In England, Holland, or Brandenburg, the authority of foreign kings is uncontested. But the calm over Europe since the end of the war is an illusion. Throughout the continent, the beginnings of industrialization, the spread of new knowledge, and growing discontent amongst the population hints at changes to come. In Arcadia and America, young powers are emerging to challenge those in the old world, and in supposedly sleeping Asia, old nations are reinventing themselves. So, this is obviously it's an alternate history mod, but it's based in what could have actually happened in history, opposed to something ludicrous. But as you can see, I've been playing mostly as the dual monarchy because I find them a lot of fun. And they have a lot of interesting choices, kind of because they're England and France combined. So I'm going to play as the dual monarchy. This Let's Play here, I tried recording before, but I'd just come off of a Victoria 2 series, and I just felt that the time wasn't right, but now I believe the time is right. So, we're going to be playing as the dual monarchy of England and France. We are allied with the Spanish right off the start, and the Spanish are at war with their colony, Grand Colombia, which is already, it looks like they're half occupied by Spain. So, let's hop into it. So, I've been playing a lot of this last week. Sorry for not putting up regular videos last week. I was kind of not at my house, so I couldn't really find the time to do anything. Alright, so here we are. Look at us. We're beautiful. We're beautiful. We have a regiment in Avignon. They're in the sphere of these guys, or Aragon. So we'll move these guys to Montpellier. We can enact a new ideology. Sure. Click. New ideology. New ideas have come to our nation. With them, new doctrines and principles. Cool. I don't know what that did, but you know. Can I conquer? So basically, let's fabricate a claim on these guys. Oh, I can't yet. Okay. That's right. There's some lean time in between when the game starts, between when you can declare war. So let's create protectorates in some of our colonies around the world. Or around the world. There we go. I think that's it. And we have our sphere of influence. We have Bengal. Our sphere of influence. There we go. Let's just do that. Savoy is 100% in our sphere. Bengal. Here we go. And Navarra. So let's put influence points into these guys. It can be increased with Bengal. And these guys are already in my sphere. Alrighty then. So new tech. Army professionalism, obviously. And let's start it up. We should get a, if I remember correctly, we should get an event of some sort at the beginning of this. Whistle Stop Tour. So Whistle Stop Tour, just gain prestige. All poor people lose 1 militancy. And basically our monarchy goes to every main city and they, wave to the public. That kind of stuff. They do the same kind of thing in England nowadays. So I have the regular army. So, public listed companies. A fledgling stock and bond market has been introduced. Sure, let's make some money. War between Arabia and Abu Dhabi. Oh no. What will they ever do? The second army, the first army. Here you go. The Angolese dilemma. Ever since the Treaty of Rome in 1498, the dual monarchy has had to walk a fine line in not favoring one of its ethnic groups over the others. Recent censi have showed that the English and French represent about 1/5 of the population. What is more threatening to either group is not the other, but rather a growing group called themselves Angolese. These groups have created the dilemma for the monarchy, who to favor. There are those in power that believe that it is best to pick a side, while others believe that the Angolese ideology of blending the best customs of English and French is the way of the future. And obviously, we are kings of England and France, or France and England. Obviously, we go with that option. We want to quickly merge our two groups together. Let me see. I think there's a culture button here somewhere, right? Nationality. Here we go. So we have French, who are mainly here, and we have the Angolese, which are based here around both of the capitals, and we'll slowly convert them. We have a first minister. He's a successful industrialist. Spain. These guys are all Castilian. These are Aragonese. Oh, look at that. Missouri down the... these guys are Bedouin? Yeah. Check that out. So yeah, there's some shit going down in Asia. We have the shogunate fighting the Japanese Empire, the Meiji Restoration here. Korea is also fighting both the emperor and the shogun. So that's fun. And we can't declare war for a little while. I don't know how long. And there's a war in the New World between the Seven Republics and Plantagia. Plantagia is kind of like my colony state. Island? No. But, yeah. The Seven Republics are far more powerful than Plantagia or Vinland. Or Qingchu. Doesn't look like the Manchu conquered all of China. Their capital is Beijing, though, which is strange. Look at all this land they hold. They just didn't conquer China. The Taiping nationalists. So what's going on in China? Who's at war with who? Tang Yang. These guys are at war. Tang Yang and Daxi are at war with the Taiping. The Ming still exist. They're just kind of hanging out. They're at war with the Shun, and they're winning. That's it. So China's going to try and unify itself, obviously. I don't know. Are they in the... Aren't they in the... yeah, Chinese reunification. The Joseon fight for freedom. It's the Koreans trying to win their freedom from both Japans. The Boshin War is happening in Japan. The Ethiopian Civil War between Ethiopia, Amatsa, and Adal is going down. That's a three-sided civil war. The Egyptian uprising against the Ottoman Empire and the Hafsid dynasty of Tunisia. The Colombian War of Independence on top of that. So there's a lot of, there's a long war list right now. Askaran liberation of Safrid, North Caucasia. The Kurd liberation of South Kurdistan against Iraq. Damn, there's some crazy shit going on. There's a lot of war. Oh, look. Kurdistan does exist. So they're trying to liberate... What is considered southern Kurdistan? So it's actually, they want these... But they want these two regions, or these three. Mosul, Arbil, and Kirkuk. Which, if you read the news nowadays, are pretty, these regions are actually mentioned quite a bit in the news. If you know anything about, world politics right now. Arabia is yet to form itself. Arabia usually conquers most of the crap. We got the workshop of the world, sire. Our powerful industries have made us the workshop of the world. Long live the dual monarchy. So we get prestige, factory owner cost goes down. War between Kurdistan and Iraq. Man, some strange deja vu. I think I've seen that before. And Spain stands with us. Of course the Spanish stand with us. They're a good ally. Are they a great power? They are a great power. They're the 5th great power. I'll increase my relations with the Spanish. And their thing is the sea power and the merchant marine. I think mine's advancement of intelligence. Revolution. So Turkey has had a revolution and is now the Sublime Porte. I don't know what that means. But it is a presidential dictatorship. So the Sultan, the Ottoman Empire, has been overthrown due to rebels. And it is now, it's fighting the Egyptians for control of the Sinai. It's okay. Is the Ottoman Empire a grand power? It is. It's okay. It'll collapse from grand power status or great power status. So let's see. What do I have? I have the Escard de Mediterranee, which is the Mediterranean fleet. I have the fleet of the English Crown in Hanthorn. Ports everywhere in England. But this is, quite literally, it is just England and Wales and Ireland. I do not own Scotland. Scotland is actually under the control of Scandinavia. The Vikings came and colonized, conquered. Oh, war between the Hungarians and the Sublime Porte. These guys just aren't getting a break. Everyone's coming in and carving up a piece of the Ottoman Empire. I should probably do that. So, let's see. Let's encourage shipping industry here, maybe? Can I do that? I can. So I'll encourage shipping industry here. I'll encourage craftsmen. No, I'll encourage craftsmen in Normandy. And I'll do it in South England. Encourage craftsmen. So I'll just set my national focuses to use because colonialization with the expansion that they did a while back, I think it was Heart of Darkness, they changed how colonialization works. So, it's all good. The Monarchy. And our age-old rival of Burgundy. Who else? Oh, yeah, Bohemia. The Bohemians. Poland, Lithuania, not really big power. Muscovy, not a really big power. They're not at war with anyone. Like, look at all these countries. The 4 dynasties of Iran, or Persia. The Zand dynasty, the Qajar dynasty, the Ashfarid dynasty, and the Safarid dynasty, the Safarid Empire. No longer the workshop of the world. Damn you, Burgundy. You stole away our workshop of the world. But, Burgundy is, they're the second? No. Third. They're the 3rd greatest power in the world. And they're my main rival in the region. Kind of because we share, like, a massive border with them. And that they've actually colonized, they have a colony in England, or in India. They have a colony in the West Indies here. Bali. I should conquer that. Can I build soldiers here yet? Nope. Australia has also been half colonized by Zhao Rao. I'm just gonna. What's their capital? Zhenghe. So the Chinese colonists got to Australia and colonized the good side of Australia, the non-desert side, it looks like. Yeah. Although I think this side's non-desert too. There's like plains and shit. Along the coasts, there's like jungles. Life rating 30. White man's burden. Medicine. Oh, if I can get medicine, I can colonize Western New Guinea. That could be actually worth having a... So the French Atlantic Islands are now a state. Ile Royale. Or a royal island. The Falklands, controlled by the Scandinavians. Powerful Scandinavian empire. What are they? They're a constitutional monarchy. What am I? Constitutional monarchy. Okay. So we are not a parliamentary monarchy. We are a constitutional monarchy. So the garrison to Ireland. Army of the Crown of... Go to Wales. Have them go to Wales. Can I declare war on these guys yet? Opinions are too high. Okay. They don't like me. That'll be a chance to declare war. Savoy is actually allied with me, so I can actually have them invade from the other side. And then it's just forcing off the Aragonese. They have one army, one large army. They probably have another army closer to the capital, but I believe, yeah, I'm the number 2 army in the world. Who's number 1? Who's the first army in the world? The Ming have the largest army in the world. But yeah, they have the largest army in the world. They have 61 to my 52. But they are irregulars, I believe, while my soldiers are Western soldiers. We have a bonus to, like, soldiering. I don't know. Let's get some French infantry. Let's get some light cav. Some Breton artillery. And some Angolese cuirassiers and cavalry. There we go. That should be a substantial army. Just to boast the military force. War between Poland, Lithuania, and the Crimea. Crimea is massive. Well, good luck, Poland, Lithuania. What are they taking? What do they want? I wonder. I don't even... The Macedonian uprising. Jeez. Here it is. The War of Kursk. Okay. So this region? How big is the Kursk region? It's actually substantial. It's a substantial region for them to be seizing. The rise of the Japanese Empire. Following... Hold on. Carry a big stick, yes. Let's, is it paused? I can't tell. Yes, okay. Click on this one. Alright, so following the sublime Porte's decline, the Japanese Empire assumes a higher standing among the nations of the world by ascending to the position of one of the great powers. Many a proof of the sublime Porte's struggling economy, feeble military, and waning prestige unveiled over the recent months. As their allies couldn't rely on their assistance and their government became a subject to foreign ploys, their fall from the ranks of worthy comes as a benefit to the Japanese Empire, expanding their global esteem, proving that nature doesn't tolerate a vacuum. Alright. Whoa! The Japanese... Who won? Oh, okay. So the Japanese won the war. The emperor won the war because the reformists in power. If the shogun wins, the reactionary party, whatever the reactionary party is, would be in power. And now they're fighting the Koreans for Korea. I assume they actually finished this war quite quickly, so I assume that they will conquer Korea pretty easily. They also annexed the Ainu peoples of the north and have colonized this part of Russia. Imagine if this part of Russia... Oh, wow. What? Look at the Japanese Empire. Holy crap. They annexed Alaska. Man, imagine if Alaska was Japanese. It'd be a better world. It'd be a better world. That's funny. I've never seen that happen before. Last time, the Kita Kagan remained independent for the rest of the game. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that happen. See, new shit happens all the time, guys. Huh, maybe I can work an alliance with the Japanese. They'd seem like a most worthy ally in the region, especially if I'm expanding my power. Oh god. Game, why you do that? There we go. So rally an army so that when I declare war on these guys, I can conquer. Okay, justify war. Dismantle fortifications. I cannot annex them. There's somewhere. I don't remember which one it is, but it's like maybe it's a culture thing. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be a while before we can just like declare war for annexation type deal. So how are these guys doing? Oh well, they've completely conquered Macedonia. The natives are restless. Let's see. All of below. If it's not Angolese, it is not accepted culture. Okay, 3 more. Yeah, man. I'm still tired. Sorry about that, guys. I just woke up not too long ago, so still kind of waking up. But I wanted to play this, so I figured, what the hell? So this will be a longer episode, kind of mixing and mashing my schedule since being off schedule for so long. But sometime this week, I hope today or Sunday, I'm gonna sound like a super nerd, but my friends and I are going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons, homebrew Dungeons and Dragons kind of, and I'm excited. And yeah, I've already made my character. My character is an Inquisitor, and he hates heretics and heathens and cultists. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I'm hoping that we get to play today. We were supposed to play yesterday night, but no one was around because they're super nerds. Actually, I don't even know what the hell they were doing, but they were doing something, and they, they were just busy. So hopefully tonight. Intense farming. Intensify the farming. War between Muscovy and Crimea. Funny. Very funny. Very funny. There's a lot of stuff happening in this region, and oh, the Kurds won. Oh wow, they took everything. They even took southern Kurdistan. Oh, I guess this was all southern Kurdistan. Okay. Bam, Iraq in like 15 years when it fully collapses in on itself. And then this just becomes part of Persia. Or Iran. I think yeah, it's Persia. When this just becomes part of Persia. And then Arabia just conquers the rest of Iraq and it doesn't exist anymore. Hey, the war with Abu Dhabi's over. They have to march to Bahrain. Doesn't look like they can though. These guys will surrender eventually. And they'll conquer, yep. As I said, they'll surrender eventually. And they'll conquer Hijaz and Oman, and for no reason leave Yemen. And then I'll conquer Yemen when I become a major imperialist power in the region. Did I only get 1 artillery? I must have. So, how many cavalry do I have? I only have 3 cavalry. A light cav, a cuirassier, and then just a regular cav. Well, we're obviously going to move this to Toulouse in the south. Whistle stop tour in Spain. The Spanish monarchy is going on tour. Sound like a band. The Spanish monarchy. I'm interested. That's what's going to happen here in The Ottoman Empire. Scandinavian Celion. Oh, the Maldives. Which aren't called the Maldives, they're called the Malbarine. See? Vikings? Vikings in India. I would not want to go to war with Scandinavia right now. Particularly because they're powerful. And it's usually not worth fighting. The Shona? Oh look, it's a rhino. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Assassination. Today is a grim day for the Sublime Porte. The Ottoman president has been shot dead this night in Constantinople. He was the victim of an ambush plotted by radical liberals. The country has been thrown into mourning. Even now, there is word that factions of Supreme Porte are maneuvering to either find a successor to take the president's place or overthrow the dictatorship once and for all. Oh shit, things are getting real in the Ottoman Empire. So these guys are actually partially westernized. Can I declare war on them? No, I like them too much apparently. Can I declare war on the Mughals? Yes. Liberate country and free the people. Neither of those I want to do. So I don't have demand or create protectorate and to seize land. Because I do want to get into India. I already have a base in Ceylon, modern day Sri Lanka. Anglo-French Ceylon. And the Burgundians obviously have land in Vijayanagar. I'm gonna call it Vijayanagar, even though I know that's not what it is. And Travancore. But they have power in India, so it's my goal to conquer India. Just as the British would wanted to have done, and as they did in real life. The rise of Plantasia. So, Gran Colombia has collapsed from power. Plantasia is now a secondary power, or a great power. These guys are also like my whatchamacallit. Sure, Indian nations, who are you fighting? There it is. Liberation of Mysore. Okay, whatever. Oh, can't get medicine, why not? Basic chemistry is what I need. I did basic chemistry. What the hell? We can. Oh, before 1840. Okay, so we still have a couple of years. Well then we'll do strategic mobility. Prices collapse. That's a shame. What's my taxes and shit? There we go. Oh good, Plantasia might actually come to rule everything. Look, they immediately gain a core. So what I'm thinking is, in the New World, when a nation conquers some of the other colonial nations, they immediately gain claims on it as like a new world type deal, as a new nation type deal. So these guys just need to conquer Venetian Florida. Or Athiagia. These guys like me. Plantagian. They're like the Southerners, since they're based out of Nouvelle France, New Orleans. So that is our dual colonialization. Are they still at war with the Spanish? How's that war going? Oh. The Colombians are going to lose this war. Yeah, the Colombians are going to lose this war. The Spanish have like 30,000 men in South America. Who are these guys? Where's their capital? Chinatsu? Quecha. So these guys are like the, if they didn't conquer the Incan Empire completely. That's what these guys kind of are. See, most of them are farmers. Armia and Quecha. Granada. Quito. Huh. Interesting. Cusco. See, most of these are still named the same because Quito. Equals. So, but yeah. That's pretty cool. Spain actually still controls Cuba. Surprise. Scandinavia controls Puerto Rico. It's named Asgard and Ringhaven. And Scandinavia also controls Haiti. Even though it's not called Haiti, it's called Suderhaflajar. Oh, the Scandinavian names are great. War between Burgundy and Java. Well, we all knew that was going to happen. They were going to consolidate their hold on the islands. Isla de Navidad. Yeah, Christmas Island. Island of Christmas. I think I might declare war on Bali. I need an army. Do I have an army in the region? Oh, I do. I have one in Leone. I can put them all on a boat too. Beautiful. Sail them to here and then conquer Bali. I need medicine. Also need to build a naval base in... Let's do it in Fort St. James. Because I need colonialization in the region is key. So let's see. Aragon. So they got the Papal States allied with them. They have quite a few powers in their sphere. Ooh. They're very strong. Although I think I could take them in a war. I got what, 50,000 men here? 60,000 men? I have 63,000 men here in the north. I got 40,000? A little more, 50,000 in the north. And then I have like 30,000 men in the British Isles. So I could definitely take these guys in a war. I don't think I could mobilize, could I? Can I mobilize? No. Mobilization impact 100% from pacifism. The Liberal Democrats are in power. Okay. Maybe, I guess it has to be, it depends on who your government is too. So Bengal's in my sphere of influence. Let's see, let's check them out. Hindustan. Does Hindustan have claims on the entire... No, they don't. Huh. Interesting. So the two great powers in the Indian subcontinent will probably do battle. The Mughal Empire and the Vijayana. It's Vijayanagar. They'll probably do battle for India. The Punjab really kind of keep to themselves. Savoy, our best friend. I mean, Savoy is our best friend. Oh my god, these guys are collapsed. Syrian nationalists, oh no. There's a revolution. There's a revolution in Syria. Oh no. Man, the Hungarians and the Macedonians are jacking these guys the hell up. What does Hungary want? The War of Northern Syria. Or Serbia. So they actually want this region. Wallachia. Moldavia. Moldavia is allied with the Sublime Porte. These guys can't get a break. The Turks are collapsing. Kyrgyzstan. Spain still like me? Good. 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 Let me see if I can declare war on these guys. Nope, just dismantle fortifications. I'm thinking it's gotta be tied into, put the loyalists in power real quick. Just to see something. People can be mad all they want, I really don't. I don't care. Oh, there it is. So it depends on your political party, on who you can attack and go to war with. Yeah. Yeah, militancy is going to drop really quickly. I mean, how did the liberals even have power? Most of my upper house is conservative. Whatever. I guess that's just set in. Who are these guys having power? Centrist, conservative. Republican Party, liberal. Monarchist, conservative. Centrist, conservative. Centrist, conservative. Monarchist, conservative. How about over here? Monarchist, conservative. Moderates, conservative. Okay. Whatever. I had one of the few liberal governments, but alright. So maybe that's why I've been able to declare war on everyone in my other game. In my off-screen game I'm playing as the dual monarchy, I've been able to declare war on everyone. I guess that's because the loyalists had just been in power for like 70 years. And just the government hadn't changed. I was just able to declare war on everyone. Oh no! Those people of Provence, they're coming right at me. They're coming right at us. Alright, gold. Alright, I'm gonna push soldiers and regiments down south away from the Burgundian border. Just because they're... If I look at the sphere of influence. There we go. There's the sphere of influence. So Germany is actually divided up into 3 different spheres of influence. The Bohemian sphere, the Burgundian sphere, and then the Scandinavian sphere. Interesting. With Aragon controlling most of the Mediterranean basin. Apart from a few spots that I declare to gain, like the Sinai Peninsula, to create the Suez, and then the conquest of Egypt and Africa. Oh, Ethiopia won. They fought Adal to a standstill, though. So, I think if I was, actually, I don't even think you could tell at this point in history. Like, oh, there are massive troop movements south. And, I'm gonna rename this to the Royal Guard. Because my capital is Paris. Royal Guard. I don't know what guard is in French. I think it's gendarme. But I don't know how to spell gendarme. So it's not happening. So we'll attack from 3 sides, because I will pull Savoy into the war with me, and they can invade one side. We can invade Marseille and Avignon, and we can take it and claim it, and then we can actually create Italy. There's a I think it's in our politics decisions. Announce our interest in Natalia. So, province does not exist. Basically, relation with Aragon changes by -200. All core provinces in province will get. I will get a core. In them old cotton fields, I can send some to our neighbors. Sure, the Scandinavians need some warm cotton clothing. Although cotton isn't really warm. See, they like me a little bit, even though they hate me. So, local business fails. $50,000. No. We don't have enough militancy for me to really care. And even if we did, I'd just crush the rebels with my army. So I don't know. That was dumb. That was stupid. Beautiful. So I'm probably gonna let this run until I can declare this war. We're at 69%. All right. Wealth, infamy, plurality. That all goes into with great power and war justification, efficiency. And man, there's a lot of shit. But yes, this mod is awesome. I'll put a mod or a link to the mod if you guys want to play it. This is a really fun mod. I've been trying to get it to work for fucking ever. But for some reason, it just happens to work now. So. Ooh, maybe I should take Hong Kong. I should take Hong Kong and Macau. Are they seriously two different regions? It's like... No, they're not. They're actually part of Guangdong. So I would actually take that southern strip of China. With like 1 billion people living there. A lavish expedition. Or exhibition. Oh, jeez. Lose 75 but gain 30 prestige. Okay. National conference. Lose 5 prestige, gain 300 research points. Sweet. Exhibition. Successful injustice. Bull market, whistle stop tour, and a new ideology. So you can also change your national values. And it's here, ideal prosperity, fraternity, and stuff. When will I get fraternity? Revolution and counter-revolution. So right now I have equality. I've been messing around with it off screen, but it seems that fraternity, if you're like an equality type government or a type of country, is a fraternity. You get I believe it's 30% assimilation rate and a bunch of other good like non-militancy and non-colonial and militant, a bunch of other shit. So once we get the chance, I'll probably do fraternity, because you know everyone's created equal type deal. So fraternité, égalité. Can't remember the last one. Whatever, the French Revolution, I can't remember, which never happened in this game, in this timeline in history. French Revolution never happened. Oh shit, did they puppet? They did, they puppeted Navarra. Luckily I have some pretty big armies. Station them in Pau. These guys can go to Foy. Actually no, don't go to Foy. Hey, it's Carcassonne. If you know what Carcassonne is, it's a board game that I have played. Oh, yes, Carcassonne was built by the Romans and is in modern day France. Little dollop of knowledge for you. But yes, that's a fun. It's a fun board game. Definitely play it if you haven't. Strongly recommend. Is it done? Did it finish? I didn't look. Sure, Scandinavia. Conquest. Call my allies. Alright. Oh, good. Push for reform. Alright, give me a second. Let me see what happened. So, The conquest of the provincial war. Annex province, so it's the dual monarchy. Spain joined me and Savoy joined me. Good. The only problem is Spain does not have an army at home. At all. So they're going to get invaded by Aragon. But that doesn't matter. There we go. And then I'll take my navy and deploy here. Alright, I think that I should actually start a full-scale invasion of Aragon. Oh shit, their fleet's massive. I forgot about that. Fuck. Come on, John Drake. Oh fuck. We're gonna get annihilated. Retreat back to Montpellier. Actually, go here. Go here. Quick. Reinforce. Go, 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 go. Come on, you can do it. Cross the mountains. I don't know if they're going to make it in time. Come on, you can do it. Yes, even the score. But I fucking lost. God damn you. You pansies. And they lost in the Gulf of Lyon. Where are you guys retreating to? Oh, Jesus, all the way around the world. You guys retreated, you cowards. Go. Kill. Go here, too. Fighting in the mountains of Foyer. Not fun. Strategic mobility is done. Be sure. Do muzzle-loaded rifles. Oh, wait. No. Do medicine. There you go. 59,000 men versus 36,000 men. We should have that. Hopefully the Spanish will be okay. They'll be okay. I won the Battle of Carcassonne. They're gonna march here. I'll just take my armies and march there as well and engage them. There we go. Field fortifications. Beautiful. Venice fears our might. Speaking of, is Venice still powerful? They are, kind of. So this is the first mainland war in Europe. Damn it. I'm gonna have to help my allies. Go to province. Send in reinforcements. They retreated. Oh. Stay there. Take 11,000 men. Go there. We'll kill this army. Straight up. Come on, other army, get there. And there's that army I've been chasing around for an hour. God, there's so few men left in that army. I'm just gonna condense it to one big army. The only problem is the navies don't have any, like, transport fleets, so I can't, like, move them at all. Ooh, look, a close battle that we won because they disengaged. Alright, we're gonna go back over the mountains in the friendly territory. How are we losing? Yeah, come and help me. You got 21,000 men. We lost? How the fuck did we lose that? It's 13,000 guys. They're already so weak. .0 attrition. Holy balls. That other army's completely dead. Where are these guys marching to? Foyer. Still can't mobilize. Alright. Well, I don't want this video to run too long, so I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this very first video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out. I appreciate it quite a bit, and I know if you, it lets me know if you guys want to see more. So until next time, everyone, stay tuned.